right. We are live. Live and in the flesh.
Just let it keep playing. Just play that song.
Play that funky music.
We did. We played it.
Oh.
And it was great.
Okay. You're right. He's right.
It was great. I'm glad that you all like my intro music. I'm glad you like it.
Everyone should. It's great music.
It's
good intro music.
I spent minutes picking it out.
Hey, those are hard-earned minutes.
Very hard.
Deciding which file name to click on.
Odd.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Buckeye Bonsai, for those who are looking for royalty-free music. Welcome back to Tabletop Bob, everybody.
I was looking for royalty.
It's the truth, though. Got to make sure it's royalty-free. Welcome back. This is Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. I have my wonderful group here. We're going to do some introductions quickly and get right into the game because we left kind of on a cliffhanger last session. This is episode 23, the finale of the Black Swords quests. Before we do anything, though, there's some big events happening on the channel this week. In fact, I was just telling you all behind the curtain about all the things I'm so excited about. So I'm going to share with everyone else some of the special events going on in the next week. Do you mind if I do that, everybody?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm personally going to be offended, but go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are going to be offended because you're not a part of this one, Joey. But if you don't know, as Joey I'm sure wasn't aware, Candlekeep Mysteries, the new book from Wizards of the Coast, featuring 17 one-shot adventures centered around the great library of Candlekeep in the Forgotten Realms, was released today. Dropped today. So, in, I guess, celebration of this new book that I have been, because everybody knows I love one-shots. I'm a huge fan of one-shots. We're going to do some live coverage here on the channel tonight, right after this stream at 11 p.m., because I don't need sleep. I'm going to be looking through the Roll20 module and setting up my game for this Thursday. So here it is, everybody. Candlekeep Mysteries. Tabletop Bob presents Candlekeep Mysteries. The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Spaces. The first one-shot. Can you see this?
What
Nobody
a
can see
cool
this.
graphic. Wow.
Wow. Oh, man.
It's unbelievable. Your graphics get better every time. Can't see
They really
it.
do.
I can't see
Actually,
it.
I really hope.
I have zero idea. But
I really wish I could make overlays like that.
Well, that's a great.
You're lying,
That's a great
CJ.
point. That's a great point.
I do wish I could make overlays like that. Where could I learn to make overlays like that, Bob?
Well, that's a great point. You can actually learn to make overlays
On the internet.
Wait. Well, yes, but from me. Tomorrow.
From you?
Yes.
Oh, that was a great
Tomorrow
segue.
is
You're welcome.
Wednesday. It's also St. Patrick's Day. So after I'm done celebrating with my corned beef and cabbage, I'm going to be hosting a live stream where I actually make my own overlay for Candlekeep Mysteries. And you can come on. It's going to be live. I can field questions about any of the tech stuff. I am not an expert, but I know how to make a damn good overlay, as you can see. So we're going to make some easy overlays, and you can follow along, and I plan on following that up with a tutorial video from the footage. So that is my plan for this week. Tonight, I'm going to be reviewing Candlekeep. I'm going to be doing a overlay tomorrow for the game, and then Thursday, we're going to be playing Candlekeep Mysteries. I got 4 players that are rearing and ready to go. That's going to be Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Now, one last promotional thing. I have another group that also plays with me. I don't know if you know this, everybody. It feels like it's like other families sometimes, but Supernatural 20, the one-shot horror campaign that's been going on almost as long as this campaign, is going to be playing this Sunday at 11:30 a.m. the Arcane Library one-shot Crypts of Azarum. And there's the graphic for this. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Yep.
They
This
can't
is the
really see
artwork.
us, I don't think.
This is no, they can't see you. They're seeing the beautiful art from Arcane Library. So anyway, that's going to be on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. So a busy week. Icewind Dale tonight. We're going to have a total party kill and the campaign so that I can focus more on Candlekeep. The whole week is Candlekeep, and then Supernatural 20 on Sunday, and then it all comes back full circle, everybody. It all comes back full circle because next week we're going to have a very special Icewind Dale one-shot where all of these people, except for Stefano, is going to be playing a brand new character in this one very special adventure. And it will have implications for the rest of the campaign, including these characters right here today. All right. Which reminds me, Joe, you got to make sure you make that character. All right, you're the last one. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Sir.
Good. Excellent.
Can we find out today who they're going to be playing?
No.
Ooh, oh.
Nope.
Oh, I want to talk about it. I'm so excited.
No.
One teaser.
All right, one teaser. You can say one thing about your character, your next week's character. Andrew, go ahead.
My character is a cousin of Everard.
Ooh.
That's good. Okay, fair enough. CJ, do you want to share us one detail about your character?
My character is a ranger. That's
Whoa.
Not
Big
related
detail.
to Everard.
not related to Everard.
And Joey.
Is it Rogal V3?
No. He is based on a historical figure.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Cromwell, Oliver Cromwell.
Yeah, noted female throughout history. Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh,
Your character is female and based on a historical character.
Yes.
That's two facts.
That is 2 facts. But
the
regardless,
Queen of England?
regardless, we are going to have an epic one-shot next week. We will miss you, Stefano, but it's your fault that you're missing it, so we don't feel too bad.
I mean, I'm so excited now. I might just not do what I was supposed to do and tune in.
You should
That'd be-
totally tune in. You should tune in from where you are, but you can't play.
You know what? We also have a special guest coming next week. We're going to have Dasha back, reprising her role as Velen Harpel. So that should be interesting. How does she fit into all this?
Fan favorite, Dasha.
Yes, absolutely fan favorite. Yeah. All right, everybody. Let's jump into Icewind Dale. Joey, who are you playing today?
I'm playing Rogal, V2, a white dragonborn paladin, hoping to make his way in Icewind Dale.
And we go to Stefano.
I am playing the Eladrin elf, Julius Valerian, Bladesinger, with my companion Muffin, the Puffin.
That's right. Andrew.
I'm Elias Dawnstrider, cleric of Lathander.
And then we go to CJ.
Greetings, friends! I am Edmund Bracine, friend to Elf and Man, leader of the Three Musketeers. Wink.
That's right. And the Three Musketeers at this moment in time, I believe, are Rogal, Edmund, and Elias. And then we have another trinity, Julius, Faisal, his sword, and Muffin. We also have a sidekick with the group. The one and only Luke, who was a 16-year-old boy from East Haven who was picked for the sacrifice lottery that Rogal ended up saving him from. So we have a lot of people with you now, and you've entered the keep at Caer Dineval. Now, last time, you were given a brief tour of the keep. You were explained by Kadroth, the leader of this group called the Black Swords, that Levistus, the archdevil of Stygia, one of the 9 hells, is instructing this group to counter the dwarf activity in Icewind Dale. You know that all the cultists you've encountered so far do seem to have quite a powerful magic behind them. They carry Chardelin amulets, and every one of them seems to follow Kadroth's orders pretty closely. You also found out that Kadroth has been... they took this keep by force, and they are holding the speaker, Cranach Seaver, and some of his guards and former servants hostage here, which you just discovered last time. So we're going to jump into Icewind Dale here. Let's begin with Kadroth talking to you all in the hallway of the keep. I believe he had actually just said that before you decide to storm off and try to leave here with Cranach, that you should talk to his soothsayer first.
Yes.
All right,
Yep,
so
and we were
Cranach.
going to do that.
Let's go do that.
Cranach says that you must talk to our soothsayer. She's in her bedroom, just down the hall here. Talk to her. She will tell you what you need to hear, and then you can make your decision. All right, so it seems like everyone's going to go. Luke will go as well. Is there anybody going to stay outside of the bedroom, near the hall?
Perhaps somebody should guard the speaker. Perhaps we should say together, can we take the speaker with... We want to take the speaker with us. We're ready to do
I'll-
him in.
I can guard them.
I'll stay out here.
With Muffin, or are you keeping Muffin out there too?
No, I'll stay with Muffin.
Okay, so Joey, does Rogal want to stay outside as well? Or does he want to go in?
I'll go in then.
Okay. Alright, so move your characters to the
I
hallway.
cannot see my character. Oh, never mind. Yes, I can.
Move your characters to the west hallway. And
Kinda, as I pass by the tiefling, I kind of like give him an evil look. Like,
yeah,
get out of my
Kadroth,
way.
Kadroth feels that glare, and he doesn't want to disappoint you. It seems like he's more upset that things aren't going the way Levistus had promised. So these cultists that were here are going to also come up here and wait in the hallway. Luke will come in. He'll stay next to Rogal. All right. Cranach is still in his room, but he's being guarded by Julius. Okay. So Kadroth unlocks the door to the south and tells you that Hethyl, she's been touch and go lately. She's very old. She's been a devout follower and very helpful to us. I know that she will come through here and persuade you to do what's right. He heads into the room, opens the door, and lets you pass. So move your characters into the room.
Okay. Do we see anybody in the room?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to describe it as soon as you move your characters.
Okay.
For a little bit. Okay, perfect. I'm going to show you a picture and describe Hethyl. So the room is the private quarters. Sorry, that's not the description. A chilly draft wafts through this bedroom, despite their roaring fire in the hearth. Now, bundled under a thick quilt and seated at a squat rocking chair in front of the fire is a venerable dwarf with a wooden peg where her right foot should be. Next to her, on a small table, is a plate of food. It looks like it's been sitting there for many hours. She says to you, without looking to the group, "I've been dreading this moment for quite some time." And I'm going to share her picture with you. But she, as described, has that pegged foot. She has long, white braided hair. She is a dwarf, so she has a lot of the familiar dwarven characteristics, including her stocky build and stature.
I look at her and I kind of say, "What were you dreading so much about this moment?"
So when she sees the rest of you come in, quite a crowd. Gather close. And Kadroth walks over to her to put the blanket on her a little bit more, cover her a little bit more, and she says, Now, Hethyl, we have some esteemed guests, as you know, as you had mentioned. You had heard the calling as well. This is very important that you persuade them to see the light. And it's for Levistus, as we know. I will speak highly of you if you can manage to keep them here. We do need them. You'll do that for me, Hethyl, right? And then Hethyl nods. No smile, deadpan face, nods as she keeps looking in the fire. And then Kadroth says, well, go on. And she looks at him now and says, Get out of my room. And he looks a little confused, and he's like, okay, well, Hethyl, I trust you on this one. And he kind of awkwardly walks out the room. I'll be right outside if you need anything. And he closes the door. All right. So, what do you ask?
Hethyl, what about this moment were you dreading so much?
I'm very old. Tired, really.
You
Food.
look quite young for a dwarf.
You are too kind, but my time is running out. I can feel it in my bones.
Tell us, what do you know of these? What can you tell us as the soothsayer of this cult? Your leader there has lots of faith in you to tell us what to convince us to stay.
He's a nincompoop.
Very well.
He means well, but he's not the brightest that I've seen. Although he's the best we have. I am a follower, but I just know that the deeds that I've done in my life I'm going to pay for. I will be going to the 9 hells very soon.
I believe that is exactly where you intend to go, as worshippers of... Who was it again?
Levistus.
Yes, Levistus.
Yes, but I have seen visions all my life. And now more than ever. And I do not believe that it is only Levistus guiding me. There is there is a purpose here, and I do not know what it is for, but I am seeing visions that are terrifying. You have met some of Zardarok Sunblight's children, have you not?
The Dwergar, you mean?
Yes. Those dark
Yeah.
dwarves. They have been a nuisance in the 10 towns. Most of them 10 towners are talking about it at this point.
Yes, we have encountered many of them. They do not
Yes.
seem like much of a threat, but we worry that they are amassing a force.
Oh, not much of a threat. It's not that the force is large. Zardarok will conquer Icewind Dale unless you stop him.
That is our intention.
He has the plan. to systematically destroy the 10 towns. He has a weapon.
What is this weapon?
I cannot see. It is shrouded. Strong, powerful magic. But it must be stopped. I can guide you to
Tell me.
his fortress.
Huh? Fantastic.
You have a map, yes.
We have a map, yes.
Lay it out. And she starts to go into like a coughing fit, as you can see she's very weak and frail.
I put on my N95 mask.
And you roll out your map of Icewind Dale, and she kind of points her finger shakily towards the map, and she smacks it down onto a spot in the Spine of the World Mountains. It is south of Dugan's Hole.
Didn't know there was anything south of Dugan's Hole.
It's actually quite a bit. Yeah. Quite a bit south of Dugan's Hole. So she points to a spot in the mountains. It is here that you'll find Zardarok's fortress. It is here where he has his fortress hidden. His forge is powered by the still beating heart of a red dragon.
We mentioned Zardarok to the other guy. He knew nothing of him. Have you not shared this information with him?
I do not believe that it would be wise to tell him this information. He would show his hand too soon. And Levistus has spoken. You are the ones to stop them. But you are not ready for Zardarok. He will defeat you. And easily.
What must we do to prepare for Zardarok, then? I feel ready.
There is one more trial. It will be presented to you soon. Andrew and Joey, do your characters say anything while you're listening?
Could you maybe enlighten us on these trials?
You've tested your metal over the past few months, but nothing will come close to prepare you for what Zardarok has planned.
Okay, do you know what he has planned, or do you just have vague?
Well, she told you two things that she's certain of.
He has a weapon.
Zardarok has a weapon, and that he has a plan to destroy the 10 towns with it. And she is certain that it's going to happen unless you stop them. She also said that there's one more trial that you need to go through before you will be ready for Zardarok.
What is this trial?
She says that she doesn't know, but it will present itself to you soon. If you go there too soon, he will most certainly defeat you. That's basically summarized what she has said so far.
I'll mark down on the map exactly where she pointed to.
Yep, and she says it's here specifically.
You put a big Z with a circle and
Okay.
an arrow.
It's actually Zardarok spelled with an X, but still.
I've been spelling it with
I've
a
been
Z this
spelling it
whole
with a Z this whole time.
time.
We spell it with a Z because we don't know. We only heard
We
it.
put a Z there, and then we cross it out, and then
That's all good.
I have to fix
X
my
mark
note.
if the spot.
I have to fix all my notes now.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Do you have any other questions for Hethyl?
Do you have anything to aid us with?
What can you tell us of the Chardolin that you hang around your neck?
Mhm.
We know that
These
the
are-
Dwergar were also interested in it, and you seem to be
Chardolin-
very comfortable around it.
The Chardolin are gifts from Levistus. When a cult member died in their former life, they reawakened with this gift. Zardarok is also after the Chardolin for his weapon.
Can you take the Shardlin off? Let me examine it.
She can, but she doesn't want to. If I'm gonna go, I want to go with it.
The Chardolin is part of the weapon, you said?
No doubt.
My Julius was outside, right?
Yeah.
When we encountered the Chardolin at first, we were told not to touch it because it could affect your mind. My friend out there seems to have touched it. Would it affect his mind adversely? And can that, if so, can that be reversed?
It was born out of powerful magic. It will most definitely change a person. Only the most powerful magic can reverse.
You're not wise to wear it around your neck.
Has it changed? Do you fear that it has changed you at all?
This is a gift from Levistus.
So
he's powerful enough, is basically what she's trying to say.
I want to lean in really close and say, why do you worship a demon?
A devil.
The
But-
devil.
Uh,
The ice devil.
What?
she says that I know where I belong and where I'm going very soon. I want to have friends in that place.
May I ask how the cult of Levistus feels about Oral and her endless night in this Icewind Dale?
Levistus will deal with her in time. The Frostmaiden is no concern.
Are the dwarfs responsible for the endless night?
No, of course not.
Is Levistus? No, Oral is.
Yes, Oriel is causing the night. However, it benefits the Dwergar.
It does. It certainly seems to benefit you as well. No?
Not necessarily.
The prince,
She's not
the
a
ice
Dwergar.
demon prince.
Yes, but Levistus is not here. She says, now you must go, because time is of the essence.
Where shall we go?
That I do not know.
Should
As
we
I've
leave this
told you-
place?
Yes, you can leave this place. Kadrath has no intention of harming your speaker, but you just have to deal with him the right way. Build up his
Unfortunately, we do
ego.
not. We cannot
Build up his
trust this-
ego.
Sorry, what?
Pardon
I
me.
said she just wants you to build up his ego. Stroke his ego, and he will listen to you.
Sounds good.
Got it.
Let's go.
Stroke. Yeah.
Ah, is that the cat? Stroke the cat.
No. The cat is touche.
No, it's like the song.
Yeah.
Do the sure.
All right, so we're going to cut scene here for a moment. Julius, you see those two guards, the two cultists that are standing near the hallway door. They're looking in with Kadrath. They're kind of talking amongst themselves. Kadrath is jittery, particularly anxious, biting his nails. and is always looking back towards the door, trying to see if he heard the door open or any sound. What are you doing?
I tell Muffin, I want you to stay here and guard the door and let me know if anything happens. And
Where are you going? Where you going, buddy?
I am gonna go look for the basement for Avarice.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure.
What about the rest of the gang?
I'll get information from them later.
All right. So Muffin's staying here?
Muffin is staying with the speaker.
Okay. All right. So there's no need to make a check. The guards and Kadrak are really focused on the door, so you can just exit out the main doors of the keep if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know where you're going?
Not exactly.
The younger girl, I believe her name was Mir. She maneuvered Edmund and Rogal around at that last night. So if you wanted to ask her, she's also with the speaker.
Okay. So I will ask Mir.
Yeah. And Mir says, "Are we gonna get out of here?"
Oh, most certainly. These guys aren't very strong.
These guys ain't.
Yeah.
Well, why aren't we leaving?
Well, we'll be leaving soon, I promise. I just need to talk to someone. Can you give me directions to the basement?
Yeah, who do you need to speak with? Not that wizard.
Yes, the wizard. That's who I need to speak with.
She's rather unpleasant.
I had a feeling, but I need to ask her something.
Well, all right. In the West Tower, there's a trap door that goes down to the basement, to the cistern. You can take that.
Okay. Have I been to the West Tower?
No, but you can decipher where it is. You can figure out where it is from your location.
Okay.
West. And it's
West.
that
Well,
tower.
yes.
There are four towers, two to the west, but one is like most west. One is sort of
Okay.
like west. The other is west. So anyway, you can get to the West Tower. It's right here. Well, I don't know if you can see because of the night vision, but right here.
Yeah, I can't see it yet, but that's so I'm
All right,
gonna head that way.
All right, so I'll move your character. You can head to the West Tower. Actually, it's going to be on the first level map, so I'm going to move you down here, and you can now see the door right there. All right. So you enter into this trapdoor. You pull it up, and most of the guards are still in their spots, but a lot of them it's few and far in between because a couple of them had went to the main hall where you guys were. All right, so I'm going to move you on the map to the bottom, to the basement.
I'm scrolling out to try to figure out where I'm going. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Are you moving our characters there, or?
I'm moving his
I'm just-
character. Yeah. All right. So
Looks
a
like
wooden
I
ladder.
see a boat.
Yeah, you do. You see a boat. A wooden ladder clings to the west wall, held in place with iron brackets. The ladder descends 12 feet into a hall made of mortared stone. It's lit and heated by 4 sputtering torches. Extending from the east end of the hall is a water-filled cistern. A small rowboat is tied off near the water's edge.
I cast Detect Magic.
You don't detect anything in the 30 feet in front of you.
Okay. I will move to the rowboat.
Okay. So you hop in the rowboat, and it's icy water below you, but you can paddle, and you can see there are a couple of hallways that jut out from this cistern. There's one right here, and one right here. There's also a double door straight ahead.
I'm gonna, as I move forward, I'll
Mhm.
kind of peek into the little hallways.
Sure. So stone steps descend into the icy water that partially floods this 20-foot wide arched tunnel. It continues eastward into the darkness, but you have dark vision, so you can see to the end of the hallway. The roof arch is 12 feet above you, and the rowboat can carry you through safely. So you can see into this little room here. This looks like a storage room. As you're passing by, you can see that it's above the water level, obviously, and there's sacks of grain lying on the floor. Also some rats scurrying by.
Is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay.
To the next hallway, you don't really see anything in this little hallway here, but you do hear a scratching of quill on paper.
No one's saying anything though. Just quill on paper.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're not trying to be stealthy, are you?
Well, I guess I'm moving a rowboat, so I don't know how stealthy I can be. I don't know how stealthy the rowboat can be.
Okay. You do hear a squawking of a raven inside.
Is it Rogal? Because Rogal just appeared.
Oh, wow. Get out of here.
Oh, wait, what?
Get
Oh,
out of
my
here.
bad. My bad. Hey,
It's okay.
Oh,
I'll let it go.
I might try to peek in.
get out of here.
Sure. So you can position the rowboat to the side and move in. Yep. All right. This room. Now that you can see a albino tiefling with a raven perched on top of one of her horns. The raven starts to screech as it sees you enter into her quarters. Without taking her eyes off of the page that she's writing on, she says, "Get out."
I can't leave until I've asked you a few questions.
I said, "Get up." And she goes, "Who are you? You're not part of the Black Swords."
No, I am not. But I am a close friend of an acquaintance of yours.
Her hand immediately goes to a staff that is leaning up against the desk that she has been writing on.
I am not here to hurt you.
Oh, I don't think that you were here to hurt me. That would be a foolish decision.
I just want to know. I want you to tell me where Nass is.
She squints her eyes at you. Your magic is pinging off. Detect magic. Her staff is pinging your detect magic.
What about the bird?
Yeah, it seems to be her familiar.
Mm-hmm.
So she says, "Nass. Well. And who might you be?"
I'm her friend. We
Didn't know
traveled
she had
together
any
for many
friends.
years.
I didn't
What'd
know
you
she
say?
had many friends, but if you've traveled here to find her, well, then you're mistaken. She is not here. But I do know where she is.
I would assume you did, as you are a member of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Yes, we're working together. In fact, we're on a very important mission.
Well, I really need to see her.
What do you know about this mission we're on?
I know that it involves powerful artifacts. And I know that I don't know why she decided to join you, but I know
Well-
that there's a lot of power in the Arcane Brotherhood, and I'm worried about her.
Well, she joined me, of course, because she knew that she had the best chance of surviving with me. It was either me or that old bag Velen,
I'm gonna step
or
forward.
that bumbling idiot Zan. So she chose me. She chose correct.
Speaking of that bumbling idiot Zan, do you know of his fate?
Let me guess. He messed with someone's woman, and now he's paid the price.
He was burned alive, seemingly, in East Haven.
She looks delighted when you say that. Oh, that is too rich. Too rich. This is great news. I assume you're here with a group. Let me guess. 5 of you in total?
I suppose. 5. 3, one pretty new.
Excellent. She puts her staff down and she looks a lot more relaxed. She gets into a more comfortable position.
Do you know of the 3 Musketeers?
Please, do not try to list off your accomplishments to impress me. There is something you can do for me, though, and it will reunite you with Nass.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
All right, we're going to go back to the group up top. Joey, Rogal looks around, and as you exit out the hallway, and you notice Julius is not in the Great Hall any longer. The rest of the group is Edmund and Elias. You're coming out as well, I assume, right, with Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Rogal, you're the first to exit as you're almost in the basement with us. You see that Julius is gone.
Where did Julius go off to?
Muffin perches on your shoulder, Rogal. Makes a little chirping noises. Stefano, do you want Muffin to keep them up there, or?
I pet it.
Would we say the amount of conversation that I've gotten through has led us to this point?
Probably, yeah.
Then I probably would.
Okay. So he wouldn't stop them. Or he would stop them.
Maybe try to distract them and keep
Okay.
them with the speaker or something.
So Muffin cuddles up to you, Rogal, and rubs its beak up against your snout.
I like rub my face into it. Like,
Okay.
it actually feels pretty good on my scales.
Elias and Edmund?
I want to talk to Kadroth.
Yeah, I turn to Kadroth and say, "Hello, Kadroth. How are you now?"
I can already tell. Hethyl has made quite an impression on you.
She is an impressive woman.
Now, will you be staying with us?
No, she
What?
has confirmed us as the chosen party. Even Julius has become chosen by Levicus. Now, she needs us to go on a quest. You are wise to offer us food and hospitality. And she is incredibly wise. You
I
are
don't
such
understand.
a great group of people here.
I don't understand. Levistus told us that you would be here. That you were the ones that are going to stop the dwarves.
We're
Yeah.
going to stop the dwarves, but we
We are
must venture out.
We are the chosen ones.
Well, how are we supposed to be a part of this?
You must
Well-
release the speaker, the boy, and the young woman.
No, impossible. Hethyl would not have told you to do that.
She did, in fact.
Yes, and she said you are wise, very intelligent, and so handsome, and you would
That
you would
see.
not you would not at first think it was a good idea, but you would see the wisdom because you
Give
are
me
so
a
wise
deception.
yourself.
Deception check.
Deception, surely.
Yeah. It's not true.
Am I aiding him?
I don't have very
Yes.
good charisma.
Yes,
I
Edmund.
have
Okay.
very good deception.
Oh, well,
Can I?
Yes,
I
you
will
can make
aid
the
you
check.
in your check. I give you aid with my
Yeah,
deception.
16?
16.
Okay, good. All right, so you say all these nice flowery things about Kadroth, and Kadroth says, "Well, if this is the will of Levistus, I'm going to have to meditate on this, but then I guess you're free to go."
I'm gonna clasp him on both shoulders and be like, "It's been so good, an honor to get to know you, Kadroth.
He
We're so
kind of
sorry
hits-
about your men who unfortunately died.
all in the greater scheme. No?
It must have been meant to be. The devil / demon must have wanted their presence immediately."
That is a good way to look at it. And he
Mhm.
kind of looks like you just gave him like a great idea that he can now say this about anyone that dies.
Only the bad die young.
Looks like you've given him a moral justification for murder.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
no.
What have you done?
So Kadroth looks puzzled, but he kind of lets you go, and he walks into the bedroom and he goes, "My God, Hethyl! Hethyl!" And he runs in, and you hear him like, trying to, get Hethyl out of the room, dragging her, and Hethyl is unconscious. He drags her body out of the room, and he says, "We need help! Help her!"
Can I cast Spare the Dying on her if she's dying?
You can tell automatically that she has already passed. When she was saying that her time was coming, she really meant it.
Oh, Hethyl, we knew you.
What did
Time
you
for
do
our
to her?
funeral.
What did you do to her?
Master Hethyl. We did nothing to her.
We did nothing.
This was her last act to impart to the chosen ones the task that must be completed.
Give me a persuasion check. This will be persuasion because it's not a
There's
lot.
no marks. There is no marks on her body.
Good. That's a good
Persuasion.
reason. Yep.
17.
Okay. So he looks up at you, kind of like, I mean, he's angry, obviously, but he kind of looks more hopeless and helpless than anything. And he kind of just is exhaustedly leans up against the wall, and he just looks up and he goes, "What am I supposed to do?" And he takes your word for it as he realizes she's not injured. There's no harm come to her. So he looks like he's in his own kind of self-doubt right now. But ultimately, he's not going to try to attack you or pursue you in any way. So after this sequence of events, again, Rogal, you look around and Julius is gone.
Huh.
And now Edmund and Elias will probably recognize you too.
Where's
Where's the boy gone?
Rogal? Where's Rogal? Where is Julius?
Muffin? Where's Julius?
Muffin
Oh,
just
awesome.
Muffin looks around and he goes,
Is the girl or the boy there?
the girl is there, Mir. The young boy, Alstar, I believe his name was Alstar.
Mirror, where did Julius go?
He asked me where the cistern was. He wanted to talk to that tiefling wizard that I mentioned.
No gods. We must go and aid him. She may be trying to harm him.
And Muffin gets in front of you as you start to move, Elias. And Muffin's flapping his wings and goes,
I don't know if I have this far away, if I have this power. Can I just have Muffin start flying them in a direction that's the wrong direction?
I don't think you reach, because I believe it is 100 feet, is it not?
I think you're right.
And
Why
you're
don't you
pretty far
want us to come to you?
Got secrets. Got things
So,
he
well,
wants
you're
to
not
do
there.
without us. He's not one of the three musketeers. That's why.
Muffin
This is
starts to pull on Elias's cloak, like to pull him backwards. Elias, it's basically of no force on you, though.
Oh,
I ask Mira, how do we get to the cistern?
And she tells you exactly what she told Julius, the trapdoor in the west tower.
Trapped on the west tower. Very good, very good.
All right, so you're heading there?
Yeah, we're gonna. I guess
Okay.
I'm gonna try and head there.
Okay.
Swat the bird out of the way.
Muffin is just trying to like keep up with you now and try to get in front and stop, but then you move him aside every maybe 20
No,
feet
Muffin.
or so.
It's fine. We're
Yeah.
we're going to find him. Come with us. We're going. We want to come along. Do not worry. We're going to find Julius. Come with
Stefano,
us.
Stefano, what else do you want to ask Avarice?
You said that there's something that I can do for you to be reunited with Nas.
Yes, actually, there is. You see, Nas and I are working on a super secret plan.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know what she's doing here? Aren't you her friend?
She left unexpectedly.
Some friend.
All I knew is that she joined your group. And
And that made your feelings get hurt, didn't it?
maybe.
You sure you were just friends? Friends going around the world to save each other? Or save
Alright,
one of them?
it really sucked when she left, okay? But I'm worried
I
about
see.
her.
Oh, you're worried. That's cute. Very cute. Well, you see, Nas and I have this super secret plan to get into a super secret place. Don't know how much I can trust you yet, so I'm not going to say anything about it, but she's hiding something for me. In fact, she's keeping it very safe. And I would like you to go get her and this super secret thing. Can you do that for me?
Absolutely.
Great. Now, they're located on a pirate ship in the Sea of Moving Ice. It's called the Dark Duchess.
Ain't that the ship that?
And what should I tell my group?
Whatever you want. In fact, I could tell them the same thing. Listen, I trust you. You're not going anywhere. You want to save Nas, so you're not going to go there. You're not going to convince Nas to do something that she wouldn't want or I wouldn't want. So it's fine. You can tell your group this. In fact, I think they're coming right now.
How do you know that?
Just a hunch. CJ, you open up the trap door, and you see this ladder that is attached to the west wall. You do hear the echo of some voices down below.
Okay. Yeah.
Luke says, we're going to go down there.
You can stay here if you'd like, Luke. There's no need for you to continue on with us. You can stay here and watch the speaker if you'd like. Go back and take a nap. I don't know. Ask Rogal what he thinks you should do.
Luke says, it's pretty dark down there.
Again, you can stay here. You can come with us. Ask Rogal. He's the one in charge of you.
Elias, you need a light source, and so does Rogal.
I cast
I take
light.
out a torch. I go, Luke, here.
Okay, Luke holds the
Torchbearer?
torch.
Be my torchbearer.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna touch Luke, and I say, "The light of Lathander be with you," and his shirt is gonna emanate light.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, Luke,
Even-
you are a light. You are a
easy
guide. Down the hole you go.
He says, "So I gotta go first."
Yes, you are a guide. In the hole with you.
You do not need to go first, Luke. I will be in front. Do not.
I like shove my way past Edmund.
Very well. Rogal will be in front, but
So Luke
then
will give you
Luke,
back.
you can follow behind Rogal as he is in charge of you.
Luke will give you back the torch as he's now glowing. And
I grab it. I'm like, this is kind of redundant.
okay, so move your characters down into the cistern below, right
Where
here.
is that?
Where's that? I'm still with.
Huh,
Oh, got
looks
it.
like I'm thinking.
Move your characters down there.
This one?
I can move you if you need to, Andrew.
Yeah.
I have zero idea. I'm looking.
Is this where I am?
This
Here?
way.
Is that the right place?
Bobby, you should move us.
I'm right here. Is that good?
I'll move you. How about
Oh, I
just
did it
move you?
right.
No, you're in the wrong spot. Joey, I'll move you. Don't worry.
You made me fat.
I
No,
did.
I'm in the
It's
middle of
okay,
nowhere.
Characters
I mean,
Oh,
I'm there, you guys. I don't know what you guys are. Problem is, I'm
sweet. Okay.
here.
Is this
So-
the plot of 3 Men and a Baby?
Yeah, basically. So you head down to the
Rogal is the
into the yeah. Rogal is the baby. So you head down into that cistern area. You can see the exact same description. There's a rowboat, but it's not where the map is located. There's a rowboat at the second hallway on the right. Okay, so there's a rowboat here.
So it's
Not
down here.
where it is.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep. But Edmund, you just went into this room here, which is a room that Stefano did not go into. So you peek your
Yeah.
head in here. This room is empty except for 4 sheet-wrapped, like lumps, lying on the floor side by side.
I'll look at them, inspect them.
Yeah, they're
But not
just
touch
lumps.
them.
They're like a sheet. It's a lump covered in a sheet.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm going
a
to pull it off
lump-covered
with
sheet.
Lightbringer. Lightbringer's going to knock the sheet off.
Okay, so you both enter this room and you see the sheets. You take sheet off one, Edmund, you take a sheet off another. There are bodies. 4 cultists, 3 humans, and 1 halfling.
Well, they're dead.
They are dead.
They seem dead. It's.
Do they
I
have
mean,
any
it's a
gold on
cistern.
them?
It's cold down here. I guess it's best that they keep their dead down here. I checked to see how they died.
I want to search the bodies as well.
I ponder about like
You and Luke just sit in the hallway and talk to each other. It's fine.
Yeah. Are you scared, Luke? Yeah, I'm scared too.
They're
I'm not scared.
Elias, give me a medicine check. Medicine
Elias,
check, Elias.
medicine check. Oh, I've got loads of medicine. 14.
They look like they were killed with. They've got patches of necrotic damage all over their body.
Looks like they were killed by the other cultists. Do they have any items on them?
Do they have the Chardolin necklaces or?
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't.
These are
So
all
you-
killed by necrotic damage.
Yeah, so you can relay that
Magic
information.
then.
All right, so that's the only thing left in this room. There's just those 4 bodies under sheets.
Yeah, I'll cover them back up with the sheets and say, perhaps, although their spirits may be damned for following this cult, if you would like to say a prayer to Lathander over them, perhaps you can save them.
Yeah, I
Save their
I think it's
Their
too late for
spirits
that,
which-
Edmund. Too late for that.
Very well.
Do I overhear this conversation?
We should probably
Yeah,
press
yeah.
on.
All right. So how are you going to get from here to here? From the edge of the cistern to the hallway that the rowboat is at.
Rogal, could you? I bet you can't swim all the way over there and get the boat for us.
You could just ask. You don't have to do this like thing where you try and trick me. Like,
Yeah.
and I go ahead and do it. Do I need to take an athletics check?
You're getting in
no,
the
you
water.
You can wade
Yeah,
through
screw
it.
It's very cold water, and he's a white dragonborn, so he's probably resistant.
I am resistant to cold damage.
Yes, but you'll
Uh,
still need to make checks if you stay in your cold weather clothes.
Actually, I'm gonna like spend like a minute like undonning everything.
Oh, so you're going in.
I don't want because it would probably be bad if it was like if it got wet.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
If your clothes got wet, it would be bad. So you're going in polar bear swim here.
Get
Polar
naked.
style,
Get naked.
like a Russian on vacation.
Just get into your dragonborn speedo.
All right, so
Please do.
you strip down. Give me a Constitution saving throw for the cold. There's no advantage on it because you are not wearing cold weather clothing.
Wait. Okay. And then
Okay, you're good. It's 17.
let me see.
Every minute that you're not dried off and in your clothes, you'll have to take another check.
It's like that cold. All right.
It's that cold.
All right. Yeah. Like I hop in and I swim and like try and grab it. This is
Sure.
athletics, right?
No athletics. It's not deep. You're tall, right? You're pretty. Well, how tall is? How far?
I'm I'm kind of hunched over. I'm like 6 feet, but I'm hunched over.
It's down to here? How far is it?
I'm 6'4", but hunched over.
It is 8 feet deep, so you probably would need to swim. But I'm not gonna have you make a check. You're not under.
Can I
Any
do
sort
it
of-
quickly?
You move half your speed, so you can just. So it's 60 feet. So it'll be 4 rounds to get there. 24 seconds, and then 24 back. So you'd have to take another check. So yeah, I guess if you want to make an athletics check, I can make you get back before you need to make the check. Sure, let's do that.
Do you want to
We'll
make
say
an
you
athletics
need
check or a con check?
Athletics check. Let's go with. You need a 20.
All right.
Right.
Here we go. +6. 14 or higher.
Oh!
I'm gonna use my blessing of Lithan.
Now, have you not used that last time?
Yeah, he's already
Okay.
used it.
I have used.
You
Not
have
to
used it.
not to dob you in or anything.
No.
Well, you're just gonna get there. It's just you're gonna have to take another con save when you get back.
Okay.
All right, so take a con save when you get back.
Do. Let's see. Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
19.
Whoa.
Died.
Okay. I don't know if anyone saw that digital dice,
I saw
but
it.
it was like on a 1 and then pulled back to a 19.
So you dive in, you go to get the boat, and as you're lugging the boat back, dragging it behind you, Joey, you bump into something beneath the water.
Is it ice?
Kind of feels like ice, but it's much bigger than the ice that's floating on top.
Like, would I have to take another con check to investigate it?
No. Mm-mm. You want to
Then I
like
investigate
feel
it.
around?
Yeah, like feel around with my free hands.
Are you okay, Rogal? You
Oh, I
you
can
stopped
do it.
for a moment. Keep bringing the boat.
I like
Hurry
double
up,
thought.
hurry up, Regal, hurry up.
You
Yeah, hurry
you
up.
reach.
No
you reach out
dilly-dally.
into the
Getting
water.
cold standing here.
You're cold.
You reach out into the water and you feel something. You feel clothing.
I start running away. I start swimming away.
You feel-
like,
you feel-
all right. I don't know what that is.
Just give it a little feel, Regal.
You feel clothing, and that kind of freaks you out. So you kind of jump and you start to push on, but floating up is a half-frozen body, human body.
All right. Do I see it's like a body?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I leave it floating there, and I'll go investigate when we get on the boat.
Okay, so you get back to the west shore here.
There's a body in the water.
And I say as I'm like just like trying to, I go to Luke to get my clothes back, and
Yeah, Luke's got your clothes ready, so he's drying you off, getting your clothes on.
I thank him.
I turn to Elias and I say, do you think that those bodies were perhaps food for something in that water?
It's not eaten. The one in the water isn't eaten, is it?
We don't know. We only saw it float up.
Julius, you hear a splash in the water and some chatter coming from behind, and she says, Avarice says to you, "Oh, look, right on time."
I bet that noise is probably Rogal.
Are these your friends?
Yes. I mean, they're at least the ones that I'm traveling with right now.
Well, invite them in. Invite them in. We can have a party in here.
All right. I would prefer if you didn't tell them of my affiliation with Ness.
She looks shocked. Me? Spoil your secret? No. I would never. I'm like a vault. Secrets go in, they don't come out.
I believe you. I guess the two of us are friends now.
More than you know.
All right, I'll go get him.
Okay. So you go out and you can move your toes.
Your boat's gone.
Yeah, your boat is gone.
God damn it.
Guys?
Julius! We found you! We brought Muffin with us. He was looking for you as well. He was very concerned. He was like floating around in the air, he's flying in our faces.
I tried to stop
telling
him.
him to come along. He seemed like he was trying to keep us from coming, but we brought him with us.
Muffin tells you I tried to stop him.
Edmund, I just hear your loud voice, but I can't see you. I'm in this hallway.
I can see you in the hallway. I can see you. You can't see me? That's weird, because we're both half-elves.
That is weird.
How about now? Let me get to the back of the boat.
Just come this way. I found someone that I think you might find interesting.
Hey, did you see the dead bodies back here?
No?
There's dead bodies back here, and there's some in the water. I think one of them spooked Rogal.
I think I may have found the person who killed them.
Interesting. Hey, did you check out what's over here, by the way? And I point to the other hallway.
Just come over here.
How's that? Who? Are you talking to the tiefling? All right, I'll get everybody in the boat. You know, just shouting isn't helping. We'll get on the boat. We'll get over there.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Let's get on the boat, you guys.
Oh, we move.
I get on the boat.
I've moved you all already.
What about the body? Can we look at the body on the way past?
Yep, it is a body that if you kind of touch it, Elias, you can tell it's like frozen.
What is it? Like another cultist?
Human. It's a human. This one doesn't look like the other ones.
What does it look like?
Wearing common clothing. This one does not have an amulet.
Right.
The other ones didn't either, but this one doesn't have an amulet either. Okay, so you pass that body, and actually, now that you're looking, you see 6 more bodies floating in this cistern.
Julius, you missed all of these dead bodies on your way here? You must have been quite focused on getting here.
You know, the book actually says, unless what did it say? It said, like, any character who gives the frigid water more than a passing glance. And he mentioned nothing about the water at all.
Hmm.
So, he was focused.
You were very focused on getting him.
Yes. So move yourselves inside the chamber here. And,
Thereabouts, can you point?
yeah,
Where's...
Oh, I'm in here.
you're in the chamber, yeah. So, Edmund, you walk in and you see the albino tiefling that you have heard about.
I look at her and I say, Alice?
And Avarice, CJ, are we doing this?
We're doing this.
Okay.
Alice? Is that... I mean, I heard albino tiefling, but I didn't think it was you.
Avarice stands up and she walks right over to Edmund. She grabs him and kisses Edmund.
I'm like shocked.
Can I quickly, while this is happening, glance at what she was writing?
Sure, I'll do that in a second. She gives you a big sultry kiss, but then
And I kind of go for it for a little bit, and then I
Yeah.
Wait, no, hold on.
but then she stops and slaps you across the face.
It's all kind of started.
I deserved that. I'm sure, but you know,
Avarice says, I didn't know your friend was the friend of elf and man.
yes,
And now tiefling.
I am friend to elf and man.
It's cute
Special
that you
friend to
think that
Tiefling.
it's cute that you think I am hurt by what happened.
Well, it's cute that you think I was hurt by what happened, but you know, it was all so long ago what happened. But why are you here? I mean, I knew you had gone and went to try and do things on your own, but I did not think that you would be. I would find you here with these types of people, these cultists.
What he's trying to say, boys,
You know her?
what he's trying to say, boys, is that I left him, and he's very upset about it. And she sits down in her chair, and she looks very pleased with herself.
I then turn. I mutter under my breath so that everyone else can hear. I say, "That's not how I remember it."
So
But
Julius,
okay, well, very, very well. However you want to remember what happened between the two of us, it was. It is over. But
long over, isn't that right, Skelm? And the bird squawks at you. You know the bird too.
yeah, I
So,
look at the bird and I go, "Oh."
Elias doesn't feel comfortable with this. He's just going to walk over here and look in this room when he gets a minute. He doesn't feel comfortable with these kind of things.
Okay. All right. So you head into this room here. Let's see.
I wish Flair was still alive for this.
So this room that you're in, Edmund or Elias, this is like a utility room. It is unlit except for an iron lever that protrudes from an iron plate embedded in the north wall.
What might the lever do if I pull it?
Don't know. Give me an investigation check.
One.
You have no idea, but probably something very important.
I'll pull it.
You hear a groaning sound coming from out into the cistern area. The door that the double door that's here begins to lift open. You can hear that.
Okay.
And Avarice gets up from her chair and she walks over to you quickly, fast pace, pulls that lever back down and says, "Don't come into somebody's quarters and start touching things."
Well, now, you didn't quite follow your own rules, now did you? Come into your quarters and you just start kissing things. This is why.
Edmund, you're not a thing. You're a person.
I take a better look when she leaves the room at what she was writing down.
Yeah, so you sneak over. Most of the stuff that looks like it's she was writing is basically just it's actually shorthand. You cannot understand it. You've seen Nass write in this similar shorthand before, but you've never mastered it. So it's anything that would be you feel of importance that you would want hidden is probably going to stay hidden. But you can see that there's a map of Icewind Dale as well. In fact, maps of various areas in Icewind Dale. One of them is the Sea of Moving Ice. That's the one that's out right now.
The Sea of Moving Ice?
Yep, that's the northwest portion of the map.
Okay.
You can see a couple of things marked on it. Revel's End.
Take the
Okay.
map. We might need that.
Angajuk's Bell. And then the other one is the Dark Duchess.
Do I see... Is the Dark Duchess on the map that you gave us?
No.
But it's written... Dark Duchess is written in a place on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I suppose
And then
I'll...
Avarice comes back into the room, so you kind of, quickly back away from the desk, I assume, right?
Yes. I will certainly commit to memory the location of those 3 places.
Yep. She walks back into the room, and you hear Skelm squawk. And Muffin says, "Oh, it watched you."
Smash it.
Yes! Break it.
Avarice
Go
looks at
get-
you. Avarice
Muffin,
looks at you.
go get him, Muffin.
Bird fight, bird fight, bird fight, bird fight.
Muffin says, "I could take him,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna right now."
Cast bless on Muffin.
Damn it, Muffin. Cause a
Um,
scene.
Avarice, though, looks at you and looks at Skelm, and she says, "Oh, honey, nothing of value you'll find in these notes here. I'm very careful. Now, do you want to tell them, or shall I?"
Yes. Alice, what would you like to tell us?
I was talking to Julius.
Oh, what?
I call other people honey now.
Don't worry, she's not, we're not, I don't know what she's talking about.
Do not worry, I am not concerned with that. You can.
Turn with what?
She can be with whoever she wants. It's fine. I don't care.
Jesus.
I don't care. Whatever. Fine.
This
I-
woman's
Kinda looks like
yeah.
Darren Little.
this woman's really powerful.
I've, I've seen other people as well. I'm friends to Elf and Man.
Honey, I mean,
like, looked at her
Avarice.
and, like-
I mean, Alice, Avarice. I don't even know what your name is. Why don't you tell them? I'm just gonna sit here.
Well,
For the record, he's only been with us this entire time.
she walks up to Luke and she kind of eyes Luke, and she says, "This one's interesting.
I, like,
Doesn't
pull
look
him
like
away.
a what's that?"
I pull him away. like no.
"I sense this one will be doing great things."
It was meant to do something great for the good of the 10 pounds.
Yes, well, we can't all make everyone happy. But I have something that will maybe perhaps be of interest to you. You see, a confidant of mine, a co-worker, named Nas Lantamir. She has something of mine that she's keeping safe, and she's hiding out in the Dark Duchess. Julius here has already agreed that you would go to the Dark Duchess and retrieve Nas and this item of ours.
What is this item? You,
Oh, it's
you know, you were always looking for power. I'm a little
Bless you.
worried about, you know.
No, it's nothing. It's a small. It's a ball, really.
Would I know what this item is?
I don't know.
It's apparently a
Yes, we
super
can.
secret mission
Was
or a super secret item.
It's
yeah,
a sphere.
Was Rogal in the Dark Duchess or not? Because I remember
Yes.
him being on a boat, but I feel like
Yes,
that was
that's
the
where
boat.
he came from. So
Rogal
she
was
says
on the
it's a
Dark
sphere.
Verlin
About this
told
big.
us of this sphere already. This is the sphere that Nas stole from Verlin. Verlin.
Do you say that to her?
Yeah.
Oh, and who do we have here? Lathander?
Yes, I have met Lathander himself. I
bet
am
you have.
Elias Dawnstrider, cleric of Lathander,
Nothing
Puller
more
of,
insufferable
puller of
than
levers.
puller of levers.
Now this is all making sense. Nothing more insufferable than a Lathanderite. Now,
Excuse me.
you see, Nas has a sphere of mine. She's hiding it with good reason. Velen has been trying to snatch it, if that's what you're referring to.
Well, that's not what we heard.
Of course not. The woman cannot get her facts straight. I blame it on the old age.
Who is Velen?
Oh, she's
someone we
another
met.
wizard.
She's our friend. We met her in
I don't think I did.
East Haven. Before
Yeah.
before you came around, boy.
I heard Zan is not doing too hot, or perhaps he's a little too hot.
It's a little too hot. He's cooked.
You could say that.
I groan. Jeff.
She sits back on her chair, puts her feet up on the desk, and says, "This is of the utmost importance that you bring back that sphere."
Perhaps you could give us some gold if we're going to do your bidding, or some kind of recompense.
Yes. What is the
Absolutely.
reward for
Name your
such-
price.
300 gold.
That's it?
A piece.
A piece.
Of course. Done.
Wait, really?
and
400.
And we have
This-
some gold now as an advance.
This is an instance where I feel that information would be better than gold.
I do not have gold on me now. I'd have to make a few contacts first. But the Arcane Brotherhood would pay you gladly.
So what does the lever do? I'm so curious.
Tell us more about the cistern.
And what does
The-
this stuff do? I pull out the shardel.
Be careful with that. But the cult is here. They've given me a safe place to stay, to study. Right now, I cannot leave. I have too many things up in the air. But that lever will open up the chamber where Kadroth is keeping all of the rest of the prisoners from the keep.
So we must free them.
I guess if that's what you want to do.
That is what I want to do. This is
Well-
why we didn't get along.
What's
You were
ever
always
stopped?
like, keep them prisoner, and I was always like, no, we should let them go, and they're free. They should be free. And you're like, well, do they really need to be free? Yes, they need to be free. This is why it didn't work between us.
What's ever stopped you from doing what you want in the past?
Exactly. Well, we're gonna free the people then.
She says,
These
"Listen,
These people need to leave this keep.
What's with all
Listen.
the dead bodies now? Why is there so many
Oh.
dead bodies in the water and all around the place?
the cultists say that Levistus brings people back to life. These are poor townsfolk that have been lost out in the cold.
I look at Luke.
Have you guys and when they come back, do they like shine bright lights out of their face?
No, in fact, Levistus has brought them back to life, rebirth, and all those people upstairs that you've met, they've all once been dead.
So they're sacrifices from the 10 towns that you've picked up.
Me?
Or the
I've
cult has
picked up?
picked up. The cult.
Perhaps.
Well,
So,
perhaps. Or yes or no.
so
I-
Levistus and the Black Sword are working with the 10 towners, and they're all on the side of O'Real. So they're all working together. The 10
No.
towners are evil.
No.
Is he broken?
No, well,
Yeah, he's been
I think it
touching
has
too
something
much
to do with
Chardonnay.
that Chardonnay in his hand.
You really
It
need
wasn't
to stop.
that bad before. Then he picked that up.
What are
Yes.
you talking about?
Edmund.
This thing doesn't do anything.
Edmund.
Definitely made you
Yes,
worse.
Edmund.
yes, Alice.
For old time's sake, will you go bring me back my sphere?
Come
You
on.
know, There was a time when I would do anything for you. But
Is that time now?
that time, I suppose I could assist you one more time.
No.
This would be the one final test.
One.
What?
Yes, of our relationship.
Of our relation. You know,
What did you think I meant?
nothing. We just. Have you spoken with Ethel? Ethel? What's her name?
Hethyl.
Ethel. You spoken with Ethel recently?
I've seen her in passing as my time here in the keep, but Kadroth likes to keep her separate from everyone.
Unfortunately, she has passed recently, so you may not be seeing any of her at all.
She smiles when you say that.
Why do you smile?
Well, it's kind of ironic that the cult is... They think they're doing Levistus's work, and yet she dies.
Perhaps if what they think is true, she will perhaps come back to life.
Well, I won't hold my breath. Now, I do have really important work to be doing, but I will be forever in your debt if you help me, Edmund.
We will go to the Dark Duchess. We will see if we can find an ass and this orb that you speak of.
And how does your Lathanderite friend feel about working with the Arcane Brotherhood?
I don't feel very good. In fact, I feel I should pull the lever right now.
He's worked with devils already. I don't think he's too worried, but
Well, it's...
Yes, we will definitely bring the spear right to you when we have it.
Well, I know you will, because Julius here will do the right thing. Right, Julius?
Of course.
Good boy. All right. Now, as I said first, get out.
One more question.
we're gonna have to pull that lever and get those people.
That too.
Is that
But,
the last thing you wanted to say?
What do you know anything about this man who brings a blizzard with him wherever he goes? Sephic, I
Sephic.
believe his name is.
Blizzard Man? No. Nope.
What about the dwarf? What's with these dwarfs?
The
These
dwarves.
invisible, the Dwagar.
Quite a nuisance, aren't they? Getting in the
Yeah.
way, I
Right.
believe. I think they're getting in the way.
Okay,
So-
great.
Yeah. Now,
So
as I said,
if we took them out, would that also help you?
I wouldn't mind it. I've encountered a dwarf or two in my travels here. Disposed of them quite neatly.
Okay, well, time for us to get out.
All right. So she bids you farewell, and you head up on out of here.
Oh,
but
pull the
you
lever.
want to?
Good door.
I would be worried about Kadroth.
Oh, he loves us.
Okay. It's your funeral. Just make sure I get my sphere.
You'll get what's coming to you.
I thought you'd say something like that. All right. So you head out, and you can free these prisoners here. There are a handful of people who have names that there's no reason to give them names. And they're going to follow you. They're scared, cold, and hungry. They've been given meager meals, and they are ready to go back up top.
What's in here?
It is a storage bin with a rat that will bite you, and there's no reason to do that, so he's there.
Protect the rat.
You could take the rat if you'd like.
The rat.
On an animal handling check, I can see if you could bring the rat with you.
No.
All right, move your characters back up top. Okay, so you head out with the newly freed prisoners. I'm actually going to take the lighting off now,
Okay.
because we don't need it.
Ah.
Oh wow. It's so bright. My eyes.
So you head back up, and Kadroth
Wait,
greets
smaller
you
than
in the courtyard. It's still nighttime, but he says, Did the tiefling give you what you want?
She gave Edmund what he wanted.
Very well.
So,
Sitting around
Edmund,
tea.
do you want to explain to everyone what just happened between you and Avarice?
Well, Avarice and I perhaps had a fling at one time. We had some differences, and we broke up. And
Amicably?
I was not expecting to see her here. But
Wow.
there she was. And
What?
I think we got the information we needed because of our past relationship.
Was she working with the Arcane Brotherhood at that time?
No, she was not. She left me because she was seeking power, and apparently she fell into the Arcane Brotherhood and thought that they were the way to achieve her power. I decided to continue on becoming friend to Elfin Man and fight for good and find my reputation and spread my name without dark magics and seeking power through acts of darkness.
Interesting.
Except for that one time you killed that hag.
That was in defense of the...
He was pleading
Sometimes.
for her life.
She was a hag. We saved the 10 towns from that hag, and we fed the 10 towns with that hag's cauldron.
Yes,
Edmund, I respect your decision to continue to do good, even though someone you seem to have cared about wanted to follow down a dark path.
Yes. It's always troubling when someone leaves you for a dark path.
We are more alike than I originally thought.
I mean, I'm half-elf, so...
Yeah. So maybe
I
we're,
mean, if you didn't think I was at least half like you,
Maybe-
I find that
maybe-
very hard to believe.
maybe you're 3/4. Who knows? I don't know.
Perhaps.
We should check that out after we end the endless winter.
Luke says, What's the Dark Duchess?
No. Like, just
Sorry, the what?
fucking Ancestry.com.
That is essentially what I'm saying. Fantasy ancestry. Fantasy.
Luke says, What's the Dark Duchess?
I know.
Wait,
A
someone
boat.
had me?
It's apparently a boat.
He could, probably aim it towards Rogal. What's the Dark Duchess?
Yeah, Julius is right. The boat, I think.
Weren't you on that boat? Didn't you tell us you came from that? Didn't you tell me you came
did.
from that boat?
Yeah.
You were on that boat.
Did he?
Yes, he did. Not Julius or even
Of
Elias, but
Yeah.
I said a boat. I don't know. It's that boat.
so all of a sudden Rogal's getting really sketchy.
Yeah. You seem to be keeping secrets about your boat.
Seems like everyone here is sketchy except
Everyone
for me.
seems to be having secrets.
Except for Elias.
Okay, all right.
I don't have any
Yes,
secrets that
it is
you
the
guys
boat.
know of.
You've got a nasty secret.
I'm
not,
the only one with a
not that
secret you guys know now.
Do
I,
you guys want to know what it is or not?
I'm just trying to end this endless winter.
So
And
so
it
let me
seems this boat's the way to go.
So Rogal, what do you say to all these
Accusations?
well,
I
questions.
give in and I say, like, yes, I do know. The Dark Duchess was the boat that I was on to get to Icewind Dale. I
said
do.
it
I
sank.
think I can lead the way if we seek it.
I thought you said that the boat sank and that you were the only survivor.
I remember that.
Well, more like got stuck in the ocean. The ice. And I was the only survivor.
But
Ooh.
apparently there's a woman with an orb on the boat still.
I don't think that's possible. We were out of food for so long. She must be dead by now.
Did you have to eat your companions to stay alive?
Wow, that's a non sequitur. Yes, I did.
Wait, what?
What?
I have seen it in my dreams. Ilfanda had already made me aware. There is still good and hope in you. It was a necessary decision.
Wait,
It was.
Luke Luke says you ate your friends?
You ate friend to elfin man. You do not eat. Elfin man.
They had died in the cold. It was either that or starved to death.
I'm horrified.
Hey.
Oh, guys, I'll be right back.
Come on, it's just like that film.
What?
What's a film?
Okay, well,
Well, now.
where's Kadroff? Kadroff,
Out of the back.
we need some food. We're hungry.
Wow,
Yeah, Drew.
lots of secrets being spoiled here.
What is going on? Why did you eat people?
Like I take, I'm like I'm hurt. No, like like my character
Who was
he feels bad. He just wants to be alone. He can't even bear to like look at Luke.
who were you
He
traveling?
honestly he wanders away from the conversation.
Who were you traveling with?
Yeah, I don't respond.
Because Rogal removes himself from the conversation, and Luke looks a little conflicted because that is genuinely terrifying to him, but because he didn't think you were capable of that, and he says that to the group. I didn't think he would even be capable of eating people.
I didn't think so. I mean, did you see his jaws? They're big, so I'm sure he's
Well,
capable. I just didn't
Physically, yes, but he even wants to spare the hag's life. You were saying.
Do you think he wanted to take the head of the hag so he could eat it?
Oh man, that might be why he was trying to save her.
Oh my
Eat her
god.
later.
The people on the boat were already dead. He had to do that to survive. We would have all done the
He
same.
probably wanted some of that hag stew. That's what he wanted.
You know who eats people? Zombies. Do you think he's a zombie?
God.
Um,
Mughal, are you a zombie?
He's gone.
Gonna-
He's like walking away.
I'm just shaking my head
He's
at
I,
these people.
I like vaguely hear this. Like I'm turned like a corner. I hear the echo of this. I'm just like, like to myself.
Muffin, go check if Rogal's a zombie.
Muffin says, "I don't think he's a zombie. I've been on his shoulder.
No dead flesh came off?
Mm-mm. Nope. And I even
Did-
rubbed up against him."
Oh
Okay.
God, you rubbed up against him.
Oh my god.
Muffin says, "Wait, his snout? It's where he ate people."
Oh my god.
Muffin goes, "Plap, plap, 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 plap."
I thought it'd be like what is this, like the adrenal gland? Or
The what?
is it?
What'd
Like
you
I don't
say?
know. Like don't they have like glands on like the side of their face?
I have no idea, but
I don't think birds can vomit.
he just goes,
Fun
"Plap,
fact.
plap,
We're
plap,
all
plap."
They just have the one.
Anyway,
Oh, owls do, so maybe they can.
Anyway, Kadroth says, "Well, it looks like this is where we part ways for now."
Yes, and we are taking
Yes.
these people with us, and the speaker, and the girl and the boy.
Mirror,
That is fine.
owl
However, we do continue to use the keep.
We will
No
allow you to continue
problemo.
to use the keep. We will keep the other 10-towners from trying to retake the keep for now, as best we can. We will tell them that you are here to help
Won't we,
As we
Seagull?
are.
the keep.
We will tell them that, Seagull, won't we, Seagull?
We are here to help. Levistus has commanded it.
However, if we cannot keep them from you forever, that is up to them. But we will tell them that you are here to help, and we will try and continue to allow you to operate from here.
Understood.
But the speaker and all the others must be free.
Understood.
And I turn
With
to the
your
speaker.
intellect, you will be able to guard the keep.
He nods, and it's the middle of the night, but he understands if you want to leave.
Well, perhaps we should stay the night?
No, we can leave. There's an inn, like, literally, like,
right, yeah. Let's go there.
100 feet down the road.
Let's get some lunch.
We should get lunch.
All
And
right.
in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
I was just kidding. Of course we're gonna get lunch in the middle of the night.
All right. So you're
It's a
gonna
late,
head down.
late lunch.
You're gonna head down to the.
I
Halfway.
don't join for lunch. I can't.
Because it's not people?
I just made some room, and I point at the vomit on the floor.
Listen, I saw that from a mile away, yet I still decided not to go for lunch.
So what we'll do is, I think we'll stop it here. Next session, which again is going to be in 2 weeks. By the way, before we even start anything, what a session. That was like intense. A lot of secrets coming out.
Yeah.
We
It was
we
like
saved
all-
everybody.
You were able to avoid killing cultists, and you saved the people. You got them out of the keep. You learned quite a bit of information about Zardarok. You learned quite a bit of information about the Arcane
Edmund.
Brotherhood.
Oh,
You
no,
learned
we
about
didn't find
Edmund's
out,
secret.
I didn't find out one thing I should have asked her.
What was that?
What is Zardarok?
He's a dwarf, right?
He's a dwarf.
Who is Zardarok? What is Zardarok?
Okay.
Zardarok's a
Why
dwarf.
is Zardarok?
Because I wasn't convinced that he was a dwarf.
Ah. Gotcha.
When is Zardarok?
She would have made that clear though. I think it would have been why is Zardarok? When is Zardarok?
There is nothing but Zardarok.
Zardarok is.
Zool.
Zardarok is a dwarf. She would have made that clear that she
Right.
told you Zardarok has a fortress that she pointed out. So you learned quite a bit about Zardarok. You learned quite a bit about the Arcane Brotherhood. Edmund's secret came out. Rogal's secret, which I was surprised you said it, Joey, but came out.
I can't lie. My oath of devotion.
Julius and Elias's secrets are the viewers know, but your characters don't know.
Our characters do not.
Right. So Julius, I think you've all.
And the players do not. Sorry.
Oh, you don't?
But I don't know Julius's.
Were you not paying attention during his conversation?
His secret was nasty.
It's fine. Your character doesn't know.
I
so-
may have been doing a few emails.
Oh my god. Joey. Joey. Even if you are,
watch the episode.
you're gonna have to rewatch this episode, Joey. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Are we still streaming?
Everyone, this is the type of quality you get from Tabletop Bob. We don't even know if we're streaming half the time, but we are.
Professional.
No, Cornholio.
Well,
That's a reference for all you '90s kids out there. I don't
Yeah,
think
right.
anyone else got it.
who doesn't know Beavis and Butthead? Come on.
A lot of kids. like a scary amount of kids.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like an existential crisis amount of kids.
They're children who were born. There were people who were born in 2000 who just turned 21.
Also scary. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up here. Next time, I believe we're headed to the Dark Duchess. Is that correct?
Maybe we can go to Revel's End. I want to go to Revel's End.
Anybody Dugan's Hole?
In character, I say. As we're going north, perhaps we should pay a trip to Revel's End.
Wait a second. So some people want to go to Revel's End. Some people want to go south of Dugan's Hall. I want to go to the Dark Duchess.
And East Haven. No, yeah, I guess we're going to the Dark Duchess. Do we want to go through Bryn Shander? Stop at Bryn Shander? Go to, or do you want to just like blow through the towns?
Where's Trex?
Trex is in Tourmaline.
Damn it.
So I mean, we could probably go through Tourmaline and then from there head towards the Sea of Moving Ice. You want to
could.
go find Trex?
But if we
Well,
were going to go to...
I mean, Stefano totally wants to see what's up with Trex.
On the way back.
Julius doesn't even know
Tourmaline.
Trex.
Tourmaline is on...
Regal would want to know what's on the track.
Tourmaline is on the way to Revel's End.
On the way back, we can go.
So why don't we go Why don't we go...
Dark Duchess.
We go Bryn Shander, Targos, Dark Duchess, Revel's End, Tourmaline.
Alright, we're plotting out our course.
All right. See you in episode 40 in Tourmaline.
It's gonna be a while.
To the Dark Duchess we go.
Or we could just
20
blow through the
episodes
towns.
later.
We can just blow through the town.
We can just blow through the towns, go to Dark
Alright.
Duchess.
That's
We'll
where
have long
that's,
rests and whatever.
That's where your ex told you to go, right, Edmund?
Yeah,
Yes.
gotta go to that orb.
Okay, so where are we going next time? So I know what to prepare.
We are going to the Dark Duchess.
Through the towns, so just to get long rests.
Okay, so you're going to go to Bryn Shander.
Yeah, we'll do that. Bryn Shander, Targos, Bremen, and then head towards the Sea of Moving Ice.
Are you staying in each of the towns for a long rest?
Yeah, but nothing's... Yeah.
Because though that won't take you very long. Like Bryn Shander to Targos isn't. Just for so you know, timing wise, they might be like an hour and a half, or 2 hours apart, maybe.
Oh. Well, I just
What?
need one long rest.
Yeah. What's the final town before we start heading towards the Dark Duchess?
Bremen is the final
Bremen.
town before the Dark Duchess.
We'll stop in Bremen and have a long rest.
Okay, yeah, because like for example, it's 2 hours. Actually, sorry, it's 1 hour to get from Bryn Shander to Targos with a normal survival check.
Yeah, we'll get to Bremen, we'll have a long rest, and then we'll go up to the Dark Duchess.
Yeah, like to get to, yeah. So to get from Bryn Shander to Targos is like between 1 and 2 hours. Targos to Bremen is like an hour. So those you wouldn't like stop, then travel an hour, stop, travel an hour. So
We have to get lunch at each place, though.
Yes.
all right. So just so I know, you're headed from Caer Dineval to
East Haven.
East
Oh,
Haven.
no, Caer Dineval, yeah.
You're heading from Caer Dineval to Bremen. Then you're gonna stop there after a day to rest, and then you're gonna head to the Sea Moving Ice.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
the
are we
Dark
going to pick it up
Duchess.
from leaving Bremen, or are we going to do Bremen?
It's up to you.
Also, should we pay a visit to the speaker of Targos?
We're going to do it on the way back.
Maybe on our way back. Maybe on our way back. All right.
Oh,
So
hang on, we go right past Targos.
All right, so that's
Yeah,
the
let's do
plan.
that
So
on the
for
way back.
next time, it's gonna be Bremen and then Dark Duchess.
yes,
In 2 weeks.
yes.
Because next
in
week,
2 weeks.
It's going to be great next week.
Next week. On
One
The
shot.
week. The
Icewind
week.
Dale.
One shot.
Rime of the Frostmaiden. All right, everybody, we're gonna stop the stream. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. We will
Wear a
have
mask, get vaccinated.
yes, all those health things. Yes, get vaccinated. We have
If you can.
If
if
you're
you can,
Jump
allowed
the
to.
line.
if you're allowed to. Don't do it if you're not allowed to.
Wait, no. Do it if you're either situation.
No, people should not jump the line.
Yes,
Oh,
cause
no. Okay,
cause
wait.
chaos. Cause chaos on the
I thought
lines.
you meant like, oh, you found one in like the trash or something like that.
Okay. This was Joey Streams, everybody.
All right, everybody, we're gonna go before we say anything else. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week for the special Icewind Dale super secret, top secret one shot with our guest Asha. See you on the tabletop, everybody. Bye.